And so it's come to this. The final, supposedly, time Ash and Pikachu together. The final episode has aired, and it's sad. Can't believe. What, 25, 26 years now? Amazing stuff. They are, in my opinion, still Pokemon. They are the mascots of the show. And what a nice little journey they've had throughout this whole time. It's sad to see them go. Them, Team Rocket, everybody. But, you know, stuff's always gotta... Nowadays, everything always has to come to an end, right? And just like with Marvel, the MCU, with Endgame, I feel like, honestly, this is the end game for me as well. No Ash, no Pikachu. For me, I don't know. These new characters, all this stuff doesn't seem very interesting. So, that's that. But at least we have the game to play still, and hopefully some good cards in the near future. Thanks for everything, Ash and Pikachu. You will never be forgotten, and until we meet again, hopefully someday. And here's the deck list we got going today. Orbeetle VMAX, another kind of thing we're saying goodbye with. We got a few decks in the next couple weeks. Once this rotates out, it'll be sad to see it. But this version, I want to utilize Radiant Eternatus with a Climatic Gate. That's what the scoop nest for. Hopefully to get him out if he, you know, stuck there in place as Bronzong. So in this deck you have Metal Transfer to help move stuff along, and then Cheryl, completely heal your evolved Pokemon, etc., which is always something good. Pal Pad, you can shuffle back in to reuse the Cheryls and everything, which is nice. We have Serena here. Bird Keepers as usual, because you still want to do a lot of back and forth, so some Eerie Beams. But because of that metal, you want to Eerie Beam one, and the G-Max Wave can hit hard. So we have all these switching cards, as you can see, which is very much needed. But then the Eternatus will help us for, well, as you saw, Zamazenta. We have the balloons, the balls, the play with, switching out, getting our Pokemon out. Everything we need. We have some grass energy. Training Court to get some of that energy back. Crystal Cave for some healing for our steel Pokemon. The Originies, which can also count as the metal or the grass. Capture, I still feel, is something important. You know, a Battle VIP pass in there. Just to have Lumineon V just to help with setup. Hopefully, you want to try and get this set up as fast as possible. Get a bunch of your beams out. And then just start wailing and hopefully healing. And if they can't one-hit KO you, that's the goal here again with all these Orbeetle VMAX decks. If they can't one-hit KO you, then that's going to be a problem. But yes, the Bronzong with the Metal Transfer is hopefully helping him. You got Zamazenta V. The Dauntless Shield isn't as good as it used to be, but it's still there as something. But more importantly, it is the Zamazenta VSTAR with his Shield Star during your turn. If you just be all your Pokemon take 100 damage less. That's kind of the point here, so you want to have your Pokemon take as little damage as possible. That 100 damage next turn, your Pokemon take 100 less damage. Then you can, whatever little damage they take, maybe they can survive a little bit, and then they can move over, and then to transfer over to heal with Cheryl, etc. The point is for this thing to survive maybe 2 to 3 hits, if possible. And I just like the idea of the Zamazenta. I like the V-Star ability of Zamazenta, and I just wanted to try it with Orbeetle. I wanted to try it with anything. But I really wanted to see how it could work with Orbeetle VMAX, because it's all about taking less damage, having this guy bulk up and take the hits, stay healthy, keep healing. And the deck is just you sit back, you heal, do a little bit of damage with your beam, survive, then eventually someone's going to have a lot of energy on their Pokemon, then you'll eventually be able to knock them out. As you'll see in the case for a lot of these. So we have this, off to a great start, no Orbeetles, nothing else, really. Excuse me. And how y'all doing, by the way? What are your thoughts on Farewell to Ash and Pikachu? I think it was dumb that they bent the knee and catered to people who were complaining about it. They could have just had their own separate series and just continue with Ash and Pikachu, but nonetheless, Pokemon isn't what it used to be, and they're not catering, they're catering to the far audiences, and it's usually never a good thing, but we'll see. Let's see how well it does in Japan without Ash and Pikachu, actually. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's see how well it does in that aspect. Alright, so we have Blissey with the Raikou. Amazing rare. Very interesting. Maybe we should do that because that will bypass. Do we have Orbeetles? We have all 4. I feel like I should wait to see which one I'm going to give it to. But yes, the Eternatus, Radiant Eternatus is going to guess our Orbeetle is out right away. Fantastic. That's all I want. And decent start. We can just start going back. We can do a few. We can do a couple Eerie Beams. Nice. Don't see many people play that card. Good, decent card, you know, for something. Better than just the normal draw 3 if you got like annoying stadiums to play, I guess. The good thing is that 120 really isn't going to hurt us too much when they do set the bench, because I don't think we have Montefiore in the deck. I'm pretty sure we don't. Lugia as well. So Lugia with Blissey. I like that. Okay. They must be stuck in a... They're stuck in a pickle because you don't want... 2 of those aren't going to do anything. Alright, let's do that. Let's see what we get. Let's Eerie Beam. Let's... just enjoy the Eerie Beamin'. And I think... it'll be okay to take the hit. If worst comes to worst, no one has energy on them that's gonna be able to be affected by losing energy with Cheryl. So if we can beat Lugia V-Star, it will be awesome. That's all we want to do. Orbeetle VMAX and Zamazenta V-Star, the deck. With special guest, Climatic Gate, Radiant Eternatus. I've been just liking trying different things with Radiant Eternatus, and I figured why not use it with Orbeetle VMAX, see how it works. I know you don't have to have the Metal Energy in there, but I figured it's at least a couple in case you can attack with a Zamazenta V or V-Star, in case, you know, shenanigans and you need, like the opening where you had just both of them. It's like, hey, I might need them, and you get just a couple of the saucers in case you need them to attack, or you can move around to an Orbeetle for 1 energy with the grass to help, you know, the deck go on. We're getting some nice Eerie Beams going. We're going to get rid of that because we don't need that anymore. We don't need you anymore, chum. We want that there. We want that. Definitely want that. And we'll attach it to... who do we want to attach it to? Excuse me. Metal transfer, and now we'll be able to take out that because we're doing enough damage, obviously, to just knock that guy out. I don't think they're going to be able to do too much with anything else. Just in case. I think I'll wait a turn. I don't think he's going to be able to knock us out quite yet. I just don't see it. If he does, congratulations. That's all I can say. Congratulations if they manage to knock out the Orbeetle. I think they only had just the one. I don't think they're going to get enough of the powerful energies on it and a choice belt, etc. At least not right now. Yeah, they're focusing on the Blissey. Which is fine, but then they do realize what's good about this as an example is how good the Orbeetle VMAX's attack is. they're putting a lot of energy on it. It's like, you do know all this is going to do is make me knock out your Blissey's knocked out now, and I'm taking 2 prizes. Because I do more damage for each energy you have, and the more damage you put on because of the Archeops onto the Lugia, that means I'll be able to one-shot it as well. All you're doing is allowing me to one-shot, which I find extremely fascinating. And what we're going to do is do the usual. We're going to do that, just in case. We're going to do that. We're going to Cheryl, give it the full HP. Bronzon's going to transfer that energy right back to our active Orbeetle. And you love doing this kind of stuff. It's just fun. Put onto that one, because that one we're going to Eerie Beam once again. Boom, 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 boom. Love the Eerie Beaming. 1 and 1 each. Sounds good enough to me. Lumineon V will be able to give us that. I don't want to put that out because they'll be able to heal themselves with the Crystal Cave for the Duraludon. Not yet. I don't think it's going to be taken down quite yet. So there's 2 prizes. Grass Energy, you know, it's needed to attack with the other Orbeetle. He won't be able to attack us out either. He'll be able to go through Zamazenta V-Star's ability, I'm pretty sure. But, oh well. The good thing is we can move that. So right now that's, what, 200 damage. That'll be a 240. That's still not enough to take it out. But you would see what they're going to do again is if they attack, I'll Lumineon, get out. I'll get out the Cheryl, do the shenanigans again, and then not put the special energy on the one I'm going to attack with and just keep with the regular energies. So with Eerie Beam, we're going to be just shy, which is just going to suck. So they should know what's coming up. We're going to Metal Transfer, move it, doesn't matter who. We're going to Cheryl, boom, boom, boom. Retreating that one, we're going to put that on there so we can attack. And then basically they're done for. We're going to do this still just in case. Just in case they pull out someone else. I don't see it happening, because when this thing gets knocked out, we win. But just to be able to use it, just in case. For some reason, they want to retreat with that and go on the Lugia. The Lugia is going to do 100 damage less. But they might, if they decide just to attack with the Duraludon, then they lost. I don't see the point, so I think all they're going to do is either they're going to attack and just say, I give up, or they're going to retreat into the Lugia. The choice is theirs, and theirs alone. Legends of the Hidden Temple. Yeah, they're just like, yeah, whatever. And then, yeah, they just kind of give up there. So, yeah, we did it. Neat deck, pretty fun. More Orbeetle love, more Orbeetle VMAX love. Gonna miss Orbeetle VMAX, honestly. Because that's why we'll still play it at PTCGO as long as we can. But I'm giving this deck a B. That was a nice long game to kind of show off just what Orbeetle can do. The G-Max Wave is actually a very nice attack for just 2 energy. And there's so many... What I've liked is, if you've seen this, if you watch videos on this channel, hopefully there's some people out there that go like, yeah, you're the Orbeetle VMAX guy, where there's so many variants you can do with Orbeetle VMAX. But by the end of the month, you know, once officially with the whole PTCGO thing, I will have the best version, the better version of it, probably either at the last day of this month or the beginning of the first day of the next month, in order to say, like, this was the best version, farewell to Orbeetle VMAX, in the best way that I think it was, with all the healing and everything. That was crazy. But this deck, a B. It's nice. It works well with the Zamazenta VSTAR. I just like that shield star. Something about it. I just like how you take 100, all your Pokemon take 100 less damage. I like that. And I think it works well with our VMAX Beetle, along with, again, that Eternatus Radiant to help us out. Radiant Eternatus, I said it backwards. But it's unique and fun, definitely. Damage output, oh yeah. Especially in a lot of decks now, they attach a lot of energy for their one hit for their KOs and stuff. Orbeetle's G-Max Wave is able to take advantage of that and hit for some good damage. But otherwise, the damage output is pretty gradual. Defensively, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of, again, you have the Zamazenta VSTAR you're seeing right here to help defensively. You have the Cheryls, and just that's what it's all about. You just sit back, kind of take it, heal, use the Bronzons again with that heal. They can't one-shot you. You're golden in this deck. That's what I've always liked about Orbeetle VMAX. Obviously, against a fire deck, it can hold its own against certain fire decks. If they can't one-hit KO you with their damage output, but then it have to be certain decks where if you play stuff where, you know, you take minus 30 or you take minus 20 or you do this and this too, that kind of helps out more than like this deck would. But this deck against fire, yeah, fire will be its biggest weakness. And then shut off abilities, stuff like that. But overall, fun deck. Try it out. If you can think of any more uses for Zamazenta VSTAR, let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the deck. Orbeetle VMAX, we got a lot more to go. That eerie beam is just so cool and so fun. And yes, we're going to say goodbye again to our boys Ash and Pikachu. It's the end of an era, and for me again, it's endgame. I'm done with the anime series. No Ash, no Pikachu. That's it for me. But thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you next time, and isn't that beautiful? Brings a tear to your eyes. See you next time, guys. This has been
Professor TCG.